Before you make your next big decision, stop. Don't say yes. Don't say no. Don't rush into it. There is something you need to see first. Something most people completely overlook when they try to make choices about their life, their relationships, their business, or even their future. I'm not talking about intuition alone. I'm not talking about logic either. I'm talking about a kind of inner alignment that comes from knowing your energetic blueprint, understanding that unique code that shapes the way you think, feel, and act when you stand at a crossroads. Because the truth is, most people don't actually make bad decisions. They make misaligned ones. They choose from confusion, fear, or pressure, not from their true essence. And once you learn this simple process I'm going to share with you, you will start to feel when a choice is truly right for you. And when it isn't, no matter how good it looks on paper. So, before you decide anything important, career moves, relationships, investments, or even personal goals, watch this first. Because once you understand this, decision making will never feel heavy or uncertain again. I've been surrounded by esoteric knowledge my entire life. As a child, I remember hearing conversations about energy, numbers, vibrations, ideas that at the time sounded mystical, but over the years became the foundation of how I understand life. Numerology, especially, has been with me for as long as I can remember. I've seen people change their entire path just by understanding what their numbers reveal about them. But I'll be honest with you, it wasn't until I faced a really difficult decision myself that I realized how practical this ancient knowledge can be. A few years ago, I was standing between two paths. One was safe, logical, it made sense to everyone around me. The other was uncertain, unpredictable, but it felt alive. I did what most people do. I tried to analyze everything, weigh the pros and cons, ask for advice. But the more opinions I heard, the more confused I became. And then, one day, I remembered something so simple. Numbers never lie. So I took out a piece of paper and calculated my personal year number. I was in year 5, a year of change, movement, and breaking free from what no longer fits. I remember sitting there staring at that number and just laughing. Because deep down, I already knew the answer, but I needed that mirror, that reflection from the universe to confirm what my soul had been trying to tell me all along. That's when I decided to trust it, and that decision changed the entire direction of my life. And that's why I always tell people, don't make your next decision until you do this, until you understand the energy you are in and how it interacts with the path ahead of you. Let's talk about how to do this, how to align your decisions with your personal numerological code. I'll share a few simple steps you can start using today, whether you've been studying numerology for years or are just beginning. Step 1. Understand your natural decision pattern. Every one of us has a vibration, a natural way we move through life. Some people are analytical. They need structure, logic, and proof. Some are emotional. They feel their way through choices. Others are intuitive. They simply know. Your core numbers, especially your life path and soul urge, reveal your natural decision-making rhythm. Let me give you a few examples. Life path 1, the pioneer. You thrive when you trust your independence, but doubt can paralyze you. Your best decisions come from bold, self-led action. Life path 4, the builder. You love stability, so change can feel scary, but your real growth happens when you plan carefully and trust the process. Life path 7, the seeker. Deeply intuitive, yet your mind often questions your intuition. Learning to trust your inner knowing is your biggest power. When you understand this pattern, you stop comparing yourself to others. You stop thinking, Why can't I just decide like they do? Because your process is different. It's coded into your energy. Step 2. Understand the timing. The when of a decision is just as important as the what. Your personal year number reveals the energy of the current year. What kind of actions are supported and what's better left for later. Year 1. The beginning, a fresh start, time to initiate, launch, and lead. Year 2. Patience, cooperation, listen more than you act. Year 5. Change, freedom, expansion. Expect the unexpected. Year 9. Completion. Release the old before starting the new. When you make a decision aligned with the timing of your life, everything flows easier. You stop forcing and start allowing. For example, if you are in a 9-year and you are trying to start something brand new, you might feel like everything is not clicking. That's not a sign of failure, it's simply not the right energetic timing. Step 3. Connect before you choose. This is the part people skip the most. Inner connection. Once you know your numbers, sit in stillness. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask, does this choice expand my energy or does it contract it? Your body will tell you, your intuition will whisper. That's the sacred space between action and awareness, where all aligned decisions are born. Most people rush for it. They jump to conclusions, act out of fear, or chase approval. But when you take that pause, that stop sign moment, you give your intuition a chance to speak clearly. And that's exactly why I named this video Don't Decide Until You Do This. Because that pause, that reflection, that energetic check-in, it's the key that unlocks clarity. Over the years, I've seen people use this knowledge to make decisions that changed everything. Moving to a new country, starting a business, choosing the right partner, or simply understanding when to let go. Numerology is not about predicting the future. It's about understanding yourself and the rhythm of life. When you live in alignment with that rhythm, you stop fighting against the current. You make decisions that feel peaceful, grounded, and certain, even if they are bold. And if you are ready to go deeper, to learn how to read your own chart, decode your psychomatrix, and understand the full power of your numbers, that's exactly what I teach in my full numerology program. You'll learn everything, step by step, from the basics to advanced readings. So you can use numerology not only for yourself, but for helping others too. The link is in the description if you want to explore that path with me. Remember, every decision you make is a reflection of who you are in this moment. When you make decisions from alignment, not pressure, life becomes lighter. You don't decide until you connect. Don't decide until you understand your energy. And once you do, you'll see how beautifully everything begins to align. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who's facing an important decision right now. I'll see you in the next video.